All right, so I know it's been a minute since I posted any construction videos, and there's a good enough reason for it. Couple of things, kind of big announcement. Well, first of all, I'm just about done completely with the house, so I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I've been working here in this episode. But also today, this is going to be actually most likely my last episode for the channel. Biggest reason behind it is because I was struggling to get views, and whenever my views actually start going up and they start doing for me a lot better than they had ever before in the past, something about the algorithm changed, and because of that they dropped to about 10% of what I usually get, and well, then didn't do anything about it, and over time it got even worse and worse. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I have done, and I'll bid you guys farewell. But on the flip side, I do have a new channel that my wife and I are starting that has nothing to do with construction, and it has to do with travels. We're about to start traveling here for the next several weeks, and I'd like for you guys to follow over to that channel if you want to. There haven't been any videos yet, but here starting really soon, because we're leaving in just a few days, some of the videos are going to start pouring in, and you will see lots of good content about travel and food and traveling with kids and culture and that kind of stuff. So I hope I get to see you guys at our new channel that's called Bites and Borders. Okay, so I put the two floor jacks right there, and you know, I might try to do a couple more turns and see if I can lift it just a hair more. Alright, so I finished it, and I think this is going to be more than enough of a base for it. So let's see how it fits. Alright, and I'm done pouring, and I marked where the center is and pulled this down, so later on I can go ahead and put in the bolt after it sets a little bit, and that's essentially it. I have to wait now. Alright, so I was able to lift it up, and I am completely closed up. There is a tiny bit of a gap there, but I'll just caulk that one. But let's go downstairs and see what that looks like. When I did it in the beginning, as you saw earlier, there was a bit of a gap that formed again. It squished down more than I expected, and so I don't know if you can see it at the top. I had to add yet one more little spot, but it happened to be from the same part of the wood, so it blends in really well, and it goes all the way down. And I might have exaggerated in the previous part of the video. I don't think it's 5 tons that he's lifting. It's, I would guess, a little bit more like 3.5. But now that part is secure, so I hope it will hold well for many years to come. All right, it is Monday morning, and today's a little bit different than usual. I'm heading over to a friend's to do a job for them. My hope, it has been raining a lot, so I'm not sure I'll be able to do this all today, but my hope is to actually finish it today. And if I can, it's going to be a quick job, quick money, and I'll be able to get home. But I'm needing to rebuild and resurface a deck. I got this deck to work on, and I have barely started opening it up here. The top of it is, as you can see, it's just really worn out. It's not bad, but it's worn out. So we're going to be changing the top. I'm going to uncover it to make sure that none of the beams are bad, and then we're going to top this all the way across, and I'm going to replace some of the nails with screws. But that's the project for right now. I ended up cleaning it, and I'll show you. I ended up pulling it all off. The wood is actually pretty good. There's only maybe a couple of soft spots on that side because that's where the corner drips the most. That's why it's kind of, those two are the darkest ones, but it's very little soft, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Next thing I need to be doing is working on this, which is closing this gap, because this gap is at least 1/4 of an inch and it goes across several of them. And I think it's just that the beams have moved out a little bit, so I'm going to use a sledgehammer, try to bring it in and see if I can get it looking a little bit better. And also I need to raise some of these, because if you can see here, let's see, see, it has dropped quite a bit, and so I need to raise that. I'll put joist hangers that I bought and get it going. Alright, just got done with the second trip to Lowe's. There should be only one remaining after that. This is how I can barely fit those 12 footers in a Camry. right, so this took me, I want to say, about 14 hours in total to do, but I am done. Let me show it to you. There we go. It's all good to go. Very sturdy. Overcast Thursday, but going on to the next job. I have a friend of mine that was asking for me to put down his laminate floor, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I've seen his house, but he said he prepped the area a little bit, and I haven't seen it yet. But the idea is the first few things that I'll need to do is make sure the area is completely prepped so I can start putting floor down. There will be a little bit of an area that has a dip in it, and we'll have to see. Excuse me. I'll have to see whether I need to what do you call it? Try to level it out a little bit. What can be done about that before I can go any further. Alright, so I've spent about an hour to do this part. It's a little bit slower than I wanted to, but it's about 50, almost 50 square feet, a little bit more than 50 square feet, going on 60. And I have, of course, all the rest of this to do, but the one thing I was liking is how these planks fall. It takes exactly 3 across. So I think it's all good. Okay, it's midday, so time for a small break. It is really hot in here, and I'm a little bit pooped. My knees are hurting. So here's what I got. So I've put quite a bit more on it. This took me about 3 hours to do. The one thing I found out is that the whole floor was off just a little bit, and I didn't realize it until I got there. So I had to pull the whole floor, make sure that there are no gaps that form because of the pulling, and there weren't, and so it went a lot straighter. So now I am doing all of this, and I only have this left, which I'm expecting will take me another about 2-3 hours max, but for now I need a break. All right, so the whole floor took me, I would say, 7 hours, and it is like 300-ish square feet. So I did pretty decently. I think I tried to average around 60 square feet an hour. That includes specialty products and everything, not just laying it down. But this is what it looks like. All the way, and it ended up where I didn't really have to cut anything on the end, which is a very happy accident. But something funky did happen. As I was taking this off to scoot the floor underneath, I was putting longer screws to hold it down, and I changed, I put new screws on there. And as I was screwing in the last one, it just popped really loud, and I recognized it immediately. It was some kind of electrical pop. So I took the screw back out, but this is what whoops. I don't know if you can see it now because it's focusing on everything else. Oh yeah, this is what it ended up looking like, and then the front sort of melted off. Oh well, job done. Nothing seemed to have dropped, like breaker wise, but I'm pretty sure one of them has somewhere, and I don't know where it is. So I told the owner, he said, yeah, it's fine, you can look for it. Anyway, this is it. I'm gonna pick up my mess and I'm going home.